Hello. Okay, now we are going to start the today class session. Sorry for this. My camera is not working properly, so that's why I have to share this my screen without camera. So don't worry, the live session will be start. So just I'm checking that it is okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now it is working. So next step, I'm going to check whether it is working or not. So okay, now live class is working. Sure. Okay, so now live class is working. So I'm shared the YouTube link for streaming class. So my screen is shared to all of you. So this is okay. Now I'm going to share my screen. So so this is the day 5. So today day 5 of our A to Z complete GIS course, and we are going to learn about something really useful, SQL in GIS. So by the way, the weather is here the Bangalore in the just if you are from Bangalore, just amazing today, and cool breezing and light rain outside to feel like the perfect setting to sit back to the learn something new. So grab your notes and comfortable because we are going to learn something new, that is a structure query language. So what is SQL? If you are definition, just write the book definition. As SQL is pronounced as a sequel. That is a, that is a abbreviation of the structural query language. Is a programming language used to interact with the database, and it is a standard language for querying, inserting, updating, and managing data stored in a relational databases. Definitely, if you are new in the SQL, you this language is not you cannot understand, because this definition you cannot understand. What is the database? What is the database inserting, updating? You cannot understand. So I'm going to explain this SQL in a very simple way. So SQL, that's pronounced when you will pronounce not SQL, SQL. SQL stands for the structured query language. It is a language used to store, manage, and retrieve data from a database. So you can think of a database like a big organized table full of data, and SQL helps you talk to that table. With SQL, you can uh, add in data, add a data, select the data, changing the data type, and delete the data. These are the things you can do in SQLs. So SQL is a language that helps you ask question and give instruction to a database. So what is the database? We will see in this with example. So suppose that this is a this is a view of a shopping mall. Okay, so here the imagine this is a shopping mall. Okay, here are clothes, lots of the clothes. These are the different types clothes. And suppose that this woman is a this woman is a customer. This is a salesman. So the store sells clothes for women, men, and kids. So these women wants to a specific type of clothes, and he talked to her, and because she cannot search in this database, so what will happen? She will talk to a person who know exactly what he want in this own database, because it is she have not this which he want she want. So what will you see? She strictly show you, I have no this type of the clothes, please choose another. But he know, but when she will start to search in this database, then lots of the his uh, time will waste. So same type of the work SQL is doing, and it is very important. So suppose that you have a 10 piece of clothes, then definitely you can choose from 10 piece of the clothes which type of you want, red, green, blue, whatever colors you want. But suppose that if you have a lock in a number of lakhs, in a number of crore, or in a number of thousand, then what will you do? Then you have to a algorithm to select this. So you have to database organize in a structure. So SQL is a name for structure query language. Okay, so it's a database organized in a structure, and according to your query, you select your data and present in your available that type of data in front of you. So that is the basic work of the SQL. So now, how is SQL used here? This will be we will learn why we use SQL. Simplifies working with large data set, enable easy and efficient data management. SQL is universal and works with the post database system like PostgreSQL, MySQL, SQL Server. These are the server. Okay, here the post GRE or SQL or PostgreSQL, MySQL, SQL Server, and these are the different server for SQL for SQL platform. So here and the different have a different different syntax structure. And here we will learn only the post GRE skill, but the overall syntax programming syntax is the same, but some command is different in this PostgreSQL, MySQL, and the SQL Server. These are different, and all are the free and available the internets. And we will learn about the PostgreSQL SQL. So, what is the PostgreSQL SQL? We will learn. So how the data so just why we use SQL. So SQL used in the data scientist, SQL is in data analysis, SQL used in data engineer, SQL is a developer. As a developer, if you are software developer, then you SQL used in a business analyst, as we have discussed about the a shopping mall example, where you suppose that you want to select a clothes, then this type and quality analysis, if you want to analyze the quality of a product, then SQL is very useful. So next is what is the data? So data, anything and everything can be considered as a data. Suppose that I'm speaking and that my voice recording and the which I will share with the screen, that is the data. And suppose that you are asking something, or you are writing something, or you are doing something, that is the data. So anything and everything can be considered as a data. Any information or fact can be considered as a data. I have given information about the PostgreSQL, that is a that is considered as a data. For any financial institute, details related to its employees, customers, their services, or even their addresses can be data. Data can be any form, such as text message, or an image, or a video, or a document, or a single character itself. So data, anything at a single second of the movement is a considered as a data. So now come to the what is a database. As we have discussed in the starting, a database is a collection of data that can be easily accessed. That is a digital platform. A software to manage data is called a DBMS. So what is a database? So when in Excel sheet, suppose that you make a Mars subject Mars. Here writing the subject math, physics, chemistry, arts, and something other, and corresponding write the marks, and you enter the all entry in Excel sheet. That is a digitally collected data. So that is called a database. And how this database is management software? A software to manage the database is called as Excel. Is what is Excel? Excel is a type of the software. Okay. So your data managed by a Excel, that is called a database management software. It's a simple and very uh, a small example of the data and database. So anything collectively collected data or store a data digitally in a digital platform like computer, calculator, or mobile or others, that is called a database. And that database is managed by the software that is called the data management software. If you store your data in a mobile, that is your mobile is a database management software. If you store a data in your laptop, PC, or this one calculator, that is your database management software. So next things is as we have discussed about the database, how database is organized. So different classroom database. In classroom there is a year, grade, and section, remarks, teacher. The grade database, course database is these, and the student database, these are a database. Student, some student have a ID, roll number, it's unique email, it's have a other things. And the parents database, these are the parent database. Teacher database, okay. Exam result database, and the exam type of the database, exam type, midterm, semester, or yearly. So these are the attendance database. These are the type of the database of a school management system. So these are database. So bank database, similarly a type of the bank database. In a bank, if you have a account in any bank, then you have a unique customer ID, your name, address, contact, and username and password is given you to you for opening a online platform. And the beneficiary database, suppose you want to send a money to the another, then you have to add a beneficiary name, account type, its account type, what is the saving current, and this transaction type, and these are the bank database. So these are the called the database, and in a simple way how the database is structured in our daily life. So purpose of storing a data in a database. So why we are storing a data into a database? So the first things, as I have told you, I have given you an example of this a shopping mall, why where data is stored. Why we are store a data in a structure? Suppose that if all clothes are stored in a room in a random manners, then what will happen? No one can choose the right things, and very difficult to choose the right clothes. So the purpose of storing a data in a database, instead of saving data randomly in a files or papers, a database store it in a neat table format like Excel with rows or columns. So because when you're going to a shopping mall or you're going to a medical store, then you just from alphabetically he know the where the this type of the medicine is keep in the a store or this thing, he know by the alphabetically. Because if that type of the particular medicine is not kept in its alphabetically, then very difficult to choose the right medicine in whole, because lots of the medicines are present. So easily search and find information, the first things purpose for storing data in a database. With a database you can quickly search or a specific data like customer name, sales, or location using this. When we are going to learn that is SQL commands. So don't worry about the SQL command. We will learn about these things. Next is a add, update, and delete data anytime. Suppose that if you um, suppose that I want to a, I'm going to a medical store. I want to a medicine that is not available in that store. So what will, when I ask him give me this paracetamol, suppose that that's a very common medicine. So if this type of medicine is not available in that store, then what will the shopkeeper do? He will not search in entire shop whether it is available or not. Just he open his computer and select what is stock is available or not. If not available, he tell me the this type of the medicine not available. So I've just, it's a time saving for his and for me. So the thing is add, and suppose that if a new stock, then it's entry at the how many strips of the medicines are available in that type of the medical store. So add, update, and delete data anytime. The first the second big purpose of this storing a data into a databases. So add a new record, change old data, remove unwanted data. And this is so this is very useful for the keeping the information to the data. About mistakes and duplicates, suppose that database has a rules to ensure correct data is entered, duplicate or missing data is avoided to improve accuracy and quality. And protect your security, you can set your permission in a database so only authorized people can access your change the data. And handle large amount of data. Suppose that a database can store a millions of record and still work fast and smoothly, used for big companies, school, hospital, and website. So and the last is that not the purpose is very large, but I have telling you the few of things. So why we're storing a data in a database, and what is a database, you have understand. Anything stored digitally, that is called a database, and is stored in a structured way in a this. And that's structured data is managed by a software, that is a database management. So this is the things. So in short, data in a database to keep it organized, safe, easy to access, and really ready for analysis or use in applications. So that is the purpose of storing a data into the database. So that data is stored in a database. How data is stored in a database? Not in a random condition. It is stored in a table. So it's a, suppose that it's a table, then its data has a something name. Suppose that I have given the name, age, and course. So Meenal has age 22 and its course is, I have taken this example of this. Every data has a name, every data has a specific something column. uh, Suppose that here the human student type of the data. So that's why if you're taking a single second of the movement, that has a name, and that's the things though. So that's a structure in a this table. So it's organized in a id, and that id is a unique, and that is called the primary key. And these are column fields are the attributes. So column values and data item, these are things, and ids never will change. This is a unique type of. So in sql or sql, it is very important to know the primary key. What is your primary key? Okay, this is very important. So next is, so what is the rdbms, relational database management system? Oracle database that is available freely on the internet. SQL server, these are the server. Okay, and the Microsoft server, SQL, PostgreSQL, MySQL. So lots of the things are available on the market and freely available. Here we will learn, we choose one type of the PostgreSQL, PostgreSQL or PostgreSQL. So and lots of the things you will learn in this things, and how correlate with the GIS and why it is important in GIS, we will learn in today's session and upcoming session, because it's a very lengthy topic. So and don't worry about these things. If you learn about this and very trend in this PostgreSQL, so Nothing is different in the Oracle database, nothing is different in the SQL database or MySQL and other SQL. Only the starting sequence structure is different. So you can easily understand, or just go to the this tutorial and just copy, and or go to the some chat gpt. Just if you know the PostgreSQL, this is my SQL command, convert into the SQL server command. So easily converted, and these things, don't worry, but the concept is the same in all SQL. Okay, so these are the things, and we will learn about the post gre SQL. So okay, just give me the 1 minute. Someone is come. Okay. So what is the PostgreSQL? PostgreSQL, pronounced as a PostgreSQL, not GRE. GraysQL is a powerful open source relational database management software system. It is used to store, manage, and relative data using SQL structure query language. It is often written as a PostGRES. Okay, in short. In simple words, just like MySQL or Oracle, this database, this database uh, store data in a tables. Use SQL to search, update, or delete data. We will use in the keep data safe and organized. Handle large complex data set. So key feature of this open source and free to use. Support SQL and advanced data type like JSON. JSON is, the GIS file, geometry and arrays we have seen in a Python, and the works will well with the GIS tool like a PostGIS. Very secure, reliable, and fast. Can handle large scale application, website, mobile apps, research project, and these very useful. This is so among this is the Post Gray SQL is very useful. So Postgre used by the bank, governments, and startup, and data scientists also use GIS mapping in GIS, and especially in mapping. This type of the database management software is also used. So so we will first see how we will install and where we will find this things. As I have already told you, this is free and open access. So I will show you where we will get this PostgreSQL. So Postgre is a GraysQL is a powerful free database system that uses SQL to manage data and trusted worldwide for both simple and complex data products. So next is in SQL in different RDBMS format you see. So this is a sign of the PostgreSQL. So what will you do? The first things, just I will show you. Just go to the here. Just go to the here the website, official website, the postgresql.org in this. And if you are using the Chrome browser or any browser, you can use this. So next is go to the, when you will open the this type of the feature will open, and go to the download sections, and these are the different type of the operating system. Suppose that you are using the Linux, just click on this. Suppose that you are using the Macs, then click on this, and BSD and other thus. So I'm using the Windows and 64-bit. If you're using a 32 bits, then it's also available in this. So next step, when you will click on this your desired operating system. So I'm using the Windows, so that's why it is showing the Windows installer. So here the things is the download and install. Just click on this, and here you will see the not supported, but when you will scroll down, you'll see the Windows 32 bits is also available. So just click on, and my suggestion always, uh, try to download the latest version, so you no need to download upgrade to time. So always try to this. After then downloading it, you will get this type of the setup file, and then right click and go this, then you will find out so we will see the practically these things. Just go to the this okay, here we will see uh, right here the just post gray SQL, the first website here. Just click on the open, and now you will see that this type of the feature you will found. And here you will if you will see here the downloads feature, so click on this. So as I have discussed in my PPT, different operating system is available. Suppose that in your PC or laptop, if you are using the Linux, or if you are using the Macs, if you are using the Windows, then whatever you use, just click on this. I'm using the Windows, so I'm clicking here. So this type of the interface will open. So this type of the feature will open. Now next is what will you do? The next is things, just click on this Windows the installer here, GC. So when you will click on this, then this type of this open, and when you scroll down, you will find out the 32 bits are not available here. Only the 64 bits are available. Windows Max, just for Linux it is available. For Windows 32 bits is not available. So how will you check the your just go to the your system, and just here, and my PC, where is the my PC? This PC, okay. Go to the properties and see here. When you scroll down, then you will see the here the just see here the system type 64-bit operating system. Just check it. If you have a 32 bits, then you have to search the SQL Windows for the 32 bits. I will share the links to in WhatsApp. Just check. Otherwise, if you have a 64-bit, then there is no uh, about this thing. Just go and install this. Okay. This. Okay, go and install this. I'm just Windows 64 bits here. So here this is the latest version, 17.5 version. So I have already installed this. If I'm checking my this download sections, so I have already installed. That is the, so when you will right click on this run as administration, so you will found this types of features. Just do it. What will you do? Just click on the just double click. So this type of the window will open. Okay, what will you do next? Next what do? And here the stack builder. So no need to about the stack builder, uh, because post GRE SQL server is very important because it is server file of your this SQL, and PG admin 4 is nothing but your this uh, graphic user interface, that is your front end. Without this you cannot see the feature of the your this SQL platform. And the stack builder is a time to time updating the file of these things, so be no need to about this. And but you can download later, but no, but the important thing, and the command line is a very line tool is a very important. Without this tool you cannot write any command in the SQL. So these three things are very important. You no need to disinstall, you can later install when you will. So just go to the next, 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 next. So it is going to the install. So I don't want to install this because I have already installed, so I am canceling this. Okay, I'm canceling this. And there is a very important, when you will install, then it uh, you have to give a password. So you have to give a, and the that password you must have to remember. Otherwise your you cannot open your the SQL query. So when after the installation, if you have installed this thing, so very simple. So what will you write here, the write the pg admin. When you write the pg admin, so this type of the feature will open pg admin. That is the graphic user interface, that is your front end development. So just click on here. This is your front end development feature of this your PostgreSQL. uh, Waiting for the admin pg to start, it is opening. So we will wait for few minutes. Just wait for the few minutes. This is waiting for the pg admin start. Almost here, it is has been done. This is a very heavy software. That's why this will take a few minutes. So, okay, it is. I think there is something error in my file because I have to. I'm already reinstall this both times. So I'm going to uninstall this and re. So uninstall processing has been started. So there's something one time you have to install. I want to show you. That's why it's a error in my file. So this will take the few minutes. So meanwhile, we will learn about the some new things in this. So we will learn about the type of the SQL commands. Okay. So commands types in PostgreSQL. When this will uninstall, then I will try to the reinstall these things, and meanwhile we will learn about the some new commands in this. So you know the how to where you will find the SQL this server, and this is freely available. Okay, and the next things is that uh, after installation, how to install these things, you know. And now we will do the demo class for this. So next is there are five type of the commands in SQL. The first is the DDL, and DDL is stand for the data definition language. Okay, and the second is the DML, that is a data manipulation language, and TCL is a transaction control language, and DCL data control language, and DQL is data query language. And these are five types of command in the PostgreSQL. Okay, but in others that like MySQL and other Oracle SQL, you will only get the four types of this DDL, DML, DCL, and DCL, and DQL is inside this DCL. But in this post GRE SQL, you'll find the separately DQL, data query language. So your entire SQL run around these five type of the commands. So we will learn one by one what is the DDL, that is the data definition language, data manipulation language, that is DML, and TCL for the your transaction control language, and DCL is data control language, and DQL is data query language. So remember these things. So come to the data definition language. The first thing is the DDL. Did Kamal define modify? DDL commands define the modify and manage database objects like tables, schemes, and indexes. So command types there are in this under the DDL data definer. You can create a new database object like a table. Example, create a table like employee or something your school database you have seen. And the alter, it's mean the modify the structure of the existing object. Suppose that you want to remove a row or column of your database. Suppose that employee, suppose that there are five men in your, one is the name is Satish, Ram, Mohan, and Alka. So you want to remove the Alka row or Alka column. So what will you use? The alter command. And the third one is the drop. Delete database objects like the tables or views. Drop tables employees. So alter is the modified command. Suppose that sorry for this, alter is not act as a delete command, it's a modifies command. Suppose that your name is spelling is something mistake. Suppose that your name is the Ram, and by mistakenly it is like written as a Rama, Rama. So you want to correct this, you will use the alter. And suppose that you want to remove your name Ram column, so you will use the drop. Delete command is also used, and we will the later. So drop table used. Truncate, remove all records from your table quickly. Suppose that in your table set you want to remove all, delete all things, then truncate table is used, we will use. Next is the data manipulation language, that is the DML. DML commands handle the data within tables such as inserting, updating, or deleting rows. So command this is insert, adds a new record at a table, and insert into employee ID and these things. Suppose that you want to insert a new column. Suppose that you in your company new employee as hired. So insert his name and these things. So update, modifying existing data in a table, update employees and these things. You have to do update his name and all in all columns about his information. So delete, remove specific records from a table. So suppose that you want to remove a cell, suppose that you want to remove in a row, not remove entire row, only a cell, then you use the delete. That's the difference between delete and drop. Select, retrieve data from the database, select from employees. So you want to see the how the our database has been made, you will see here. So next is things is transaction control language, TCL. How TCL will work? TCL commands manage database transaction, ensuring data consistency and integrity. So command is a begin, and is a start a transaction, example begin. Commit is saves all changes made in the transaction, that is the commit. And rollback, retrieve changes made in the transaction. This we will see in our practical sense, that this will be more clear. Say point, this I am giving to you for the information how these commands, these five commands is working in the SQL this structure query language. Save points, save point within a transaction for a rollback. This is now next is a data control language, that is a DCL. In this there are two commands, that is a grant, give a specific permission to users, and revoke, remove specific permission from the users. So suppose that you are making a software, then it's open with this password and this thing, then grant and revoke is very useful. We will see the later in this. So DCL commands control user access and permission in a database the objects. So data query language, DQL. DQL focuses on querying data from the database through technically part of the DML. It is often separated to emphasize its importance. So it is very important. Now next is under this there is a command, that is a select, retrieves data from one more table, select name is from these things. So only one DQL is only one command is available. So pro tip for the beginners, if you're beginners, always use the commit and rollback carefully to avoid unintended changes, and especially in critical database when you are very trained in this, then you will understand what is the role of the commit and rollback, why I am written here. So next is a difference between the SQL and no SQL database. So SQL data is stored in a tables with row and columns, that is a structured data, as we have discussed in a starting class. SQL database banking system, that is ERP system, and application requires complex queries and transaction, that is SQL databases. SQL Server is a Post GraceSQL, MySQL, Oracle SQL Server. These are the server for handling the SQL databases. No SQL data can be stored as a value pairs, JSON documents, and wide column stores or graphs. These are the NoSQL database. So NoSQL database, that is a social media platform. IoT, Internet of Things, as a data storage, that is a very very huge and real time analyticals and big data application. And the for NoSQL database, MongoDB, we will learn about the MongoDB in a NoSQL section. This will come later, and don't worry about this. We will read about the and learn about the MongoDB. And these are the soft server for handling the NoSQL data. So these are the difference between the SQL and NoSQL. So simple, NoSQL is a structured data that is structured in your row and column, and this NoSQL is a unstructured data. So these are things, aspect of this SQL database, NoSQL database. We will see later. First, we will see the whether our uh, uninstalling processing has been done or not. So I think it has been done. Uninstall completed. Now we will reinstall these things. So just click on the right click and run as administrator. Just right click. This will open. Okay, this type of the interface you will see. And next, so if you want to change the directory, then go to the here, the change the path. Otherwise, this by default this will be save in your C drive. But I am recommended don't freak with this path, because C drive is made for your software installation. So next, and stack builder, we don't want. So we will do this for later. Time to time this update is coming on, so we will do. But for coming requirement, only these three is necessary. So now next, do it next, and do it next. Setup is now ready to begin installing Postgres in your computer. So these things, so this will again take this will few minutes. So please ensure PG admin service shut down before the proceeding with the upgrade. Okay, pg admin is very important. So let's see what will happen. Otherwise we will restart and again install these things, that this will work. So now come to the this, and this is go installation is going on. This will take the few minutes. So come to the this again. What is the aspect of this SQL database and NoSQL database? So data model, relational table based, and this in NoSQL database, no relation, document, key, value, graphs, and column. These are the your unstructured data. So these are the data your NoSQL database. So and structure is structured data is in a row and columns. Unstructured or semi structured data schema, fixed schema, predefined structure, flexible schema, dynamic structure. And query language, use SQL for querying data. We use various querying method, example JSON like queries or MongoDB. You will see the this upcoming class. Scalability, vertically scalable and more resources to a server, horizontal scalable and more servers nodes. ACID compliance, strong ACID compliance, automatically consisting isolation and durability. And the eventual consistency, some NoSQL support ACID. Use cases suitable for the complex queries and transaction data, ideal for the large scale data, real time analytical and big data. Examples: Gray SQL, MySQL, Oracle SQL. These are the example of the SQL server. And for NoSQL server is a example is the MongoDB, Cassandra, Redis, Churchbase. These are the things. So among these, we will learn about the MongoDB. It is enough for this GIS course. And the third is the performance optimized for structured data and complex queries, optimized for the large volumes of the data and fast read writes. Relationships supports relationship between the tables and foreign key. Store data without preferred relationship. Data integrity ensures high data integrity and consistency. And the prioritize scalability and speed over strict and consistent in the NoSQL database. Transactions support multi-row transaction, limited or no support for multi-document transaction. So these are the basic difference between the SQL and NoSQL databases, and what we can do with the SQL database and what can we do the NoSQL database we have seen. Okay, there is a big relation between these and these, and how we will build a relationship between them, how to handle this data and this data. We will see in the upcoming class. So, and SQL code, this is the SQL code. When we will install this, then we will definitely understand these things. So, where we will reach, or how of the things has been done. So, we will take here the only the uh, 10 minutes uh, break, and see after then we will meet after this. So just do for the only the 10 minutes, and we will meet after 10 minutes, and between 10 minutes the installation process has been done. So we will meet after 10 minutes. Hello, am I audible? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, my mic has been switched off. That's why it is. So, so these are the type of the interface you will see, and the first time this will require a password type. So you have to give the password, and then because I have installed in uh, this is my second time, that's why it is not required the password, and I have checked this for save password, so that's why it is not required. So when you just do it, then this type of the interface is the PostGRE SQL, and this is the PG admin. PG admin is a very useful. That's why I telling you, just check in this, and this is a graphic user interface. That is the front end of your the SQL query language. So when you will just expand these services, then this see other lots of the things are available in these things. So table format, PostGRE, and here you will see the one very important things. When you will just post GRE, there is a schemas. In schema there is a tables. So in tables, when you will structure the query, then this will be show you the this things. So the next things, what will you do? So in PostGRE, just right click and create a this thing. What will you do? And just you suppose that you want to write a you want to make a this database. So what will you do? So just see the starting from starting. So just unexpand these things and services. So this will when you will expand this, just right click on here. See the here the post gre SQL database gre, and here the post gre SQL. Inside this you have to make a your database. So just right click on this. When you will right click on this, then there is a query tool. Just when you will open this, see the query tool. So this is the post gre query tool, and inside this you have to make a database. So all database is created in the post gres, and when you have to when you will make a database time to time, then this here you will see the your database, and where you have to save data and how to create a data, you will see them. So the first important things is that you have to make a database. So what will you do? You have to write a code for this. So just caps lock and write here the CREATE, create, and I want to make a table because it is in a structure query language, that is in table, and its data name is, suppose that I want to make a employee data, EMPLOYEE. So this is the employee type of data. So what will you do? This is the first type of the your command, so no need to select. And here the feature is the execute script. This type of the button, play button, and this will be also execute the F5. So just create, and here to see the message box. Error, syntax error at the end of the input. What is the error in at the end of the input? The error is that I have to finish with the this semicolon. Again it is showing the error. Then what is the type of the error? Maybe I have to check it because it is showing the create a table employee. It must be in a double inverted comma. Okay, it must be in a double inverted comma. So we will do these things and check whether this will work or not. So just wait for 1 minute. Now create data. I'm not going to table. The first things you have to make a database. That's why it is showing the error, because my database is not existing. That's why it is showing that error. In database you have to make a table. So the command is that is a database, create database. So data DATABASE. This is the command. Okay. And write here the your database name. Suppose that I'm writing here the database name is the company. COMPNY company, and end with the always double semicolon. So press F5 button or execute script. So the message is success, query returned successfully in 84 millisecond, and it's a create database has been but here I cannot see my database. Where is this? Everyone cannot see. Where is this? So what will you do? Just go here, post GRE, because it is a GRE your query server. So refresh this. When you will refresh, then see here the company. Here the C company, but here you see the cross. What is it's when you will click on this, expand this, then this cross will automatically PostgreSQL company database is connected. So it is connected. So this has been done. Your company database has been done, and then you have to make a this things. Now next things you have to, in this database you have to make a structured data. So structured data is a table type of the data, and this how will it make. So for this, again we will make a query, and if we will not make a query, then the our database is create on this postgre query which is already open. But here the our database is a company. So again, right click, go to the query tool. Okay, then when you will click, so see here, this is your company PostgreSQL and your company PostgreSQL. Then your entire data will save in your company. So this will be keep in mind where you will make your database, where you will make your structured data. It must be in your own desired database. This is the keep in mind. And here you can see the everything in this where the company these things. So company PostgreSQL. So your everything will this thing create in this thing. Okay, now it is okay. So I'm just here writing my previous code, that is CREATA create database, sorry, database, and name is the CMPN company, and close with the semicolon. Suppose that I am writing here the these things, then what will happen? See here, it is showing the create database company syntax here in a near create. It must be a CREATA create. Okay, which I have already done. So that is showing here, and here the company postgre these things. So next thing is a make a structured data inside our this database. So for structured data, what will we do? The first thing is we have to make a table. So again, create, write a create table, and and in a company there must be a employee. So EMPLOYEE employee. And in you will see the in always in, if you have remember, in Python, when we are writing any type of the this function, then it is always written in a parenthesis small bracket. So must be here there we are going to make a data structure. So we will close and open with this close with your parenthesis. So this thing, so between these we will write these things. So just here the write the first we will make column, that is employee ID, that is the primary key which will never change. So write the here the EMPLOYEE, right here the ID. Okay, and the employee ID is your unique, and it must be in your integer 1 2 3 4 5. but it is starting with 1 2 3 4 5 or other number. You have to give the command for this. If you only write here the int, then what will happen, this will start the at random number. Suppose that it will start the 101 102 or 500. So we have to understand these things, and for avoid this type of the error, what will do, we'll write this s command, that is a serial, 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 uh, right here the primary, primary, primary is, then space is very important in key. Okay, and this is the my first column name. And when you'll change the column name, it is always in column, not semicolon, it is always in column. Okay, next is the name of your these things name. And it is a name has a, what is a this, it is a string. Okay, string is a, so it is in a character. Okay, so we will define the character chr variable, that is a, as a character, and give it a because 50 word is enough for any given to name, so I am given the 50 words. Not more than this will not take. Okay, this is the, and again okay, 50 take the handed name words, because suppose that some company name and these things are more than 50 words, so give the handed. And now I'm going to uh, apply a constraint. Its name must not be a empty or null, because if a data has an entry, then it must have a name. So here I'm apply a constant, it must be a null annual, because you have to give the name. So this is the second column. When you second column is done, then the next is your these things, uh, just enter. And the third column, what is your third column? Third column is your position. So in your company, what is your position? So position is your, again it is a var character, so I'm not going to again it's written, so I'm going to copy and paste here. Again it's 100 or 50 or this, so it is done. There is no, because position must be a null, it's also a null position, it's hold in a company, so there is no constraint. So department, so next is the department, in which department you are working. So department, and again it is bar character 100. Again, when one column has this column is done, so next is the hire date. When is your joining date or hire date? Okay, that is given. Okay, now salary is this, salary always in your numeric. Okay, it not is a integer, it is a numeric, salary is numeric. So I'm given a 10-digit salary with two decimal, up to the two decimal. Okay, now it has been, now our database is created. So now close with your this semicolon when you close your data structure. So next, since you have created a company and these things, now run this and see the what will happen. Syntax error to the null. Why it is showing the null? It is must be null. Oh, null. It is showing here that it must be null. So that's why it is showing error. So query return in successfully. So create table, and this will be saved in your, again, just what will you do, refresh it, and this will be saved in your schema. Just expand this, and this will be in your tables. See, the table's name is the employee tables. You will see here the, okay, that's a company. I have to refresh this company, then you will see. Okay, just search here, you can see here here. Otherwise, this is a query returned successfully in 59 milliseconds has been created. Now we will see these things with command basis. So write the command select select star from and your employee table that is in your company. Okay, now select this. Every time you have to select and run. See, you are able to see the data output here, the employee ID, name, and that is the character, position, department, hire date, and salary. You can see here. So this is the way for the make a in a database, in a maker database, how to you will make a column and structure the data. Now we will try to insert a row and column. These things we will see here. So we'll see row and column insert, how to insert a data into in my table, how we will insert, we will see. So we have seen these things. So I have written some data here. I have written here the some data which see insert data employees. So what will you do, we will going to write a new command. So for this inserting a data, write the command insert, okay, into and data insert into your name is the employee. Okay, employee, and write the here the name of your name, uh, the primary, here I'm not writing here the primary key, serial number, and these things. Right here the name. Okay, the name. After the name, here the position, position, and here the after then the department, hire date, and then at last that is your sorry, higher date is this, date is your this command, higher date, and this is your salary. Salary must be in numeric. Okay, now these are the your column name. We have to must write the column name. Okay, next things, what will you do? Next things we have to write the, when you will change the this uh, go to the employee here and write the values. Okay, values. What type of the entry you have to done. So for this I have already written some values. For this we'll see here. These are the values. Okay, now values is done. Now again run this and select these things and see the here the for every indentation there must be a comma here, the comma, but at the end of the your program, when your say, bracket has been closed, then it must be closed with your this semicolon. Now select this and run. It has been successfully run. And where our database? So I will see the employee database. That is in an employee database. So again run. See here the G. Here I am not using the your primary ID because I am here the using the serial primary key. Okay. That is so that's why it is taken from 1 2 3 4 5 these things. Ajit Sharma, Priya Desai, Rajesh, Sneha Patel, Bikram Singh. It's some data are this is the in a database we make a structure, and inside the structure we insert the data. That is the simple way of the structure query language. So now next what will you do? Suppose that I am writing here the int. What will happen if I am writing here the int? Again run this. Employee is already written, so you have to make one and give it this, because same name you cannot create again, you have to change the name. Now this has been done, and here give the name one. This will be insert your employee one and run. Error in this what type of error? Null values in employee id of relation in uh, null values in column employee id of relation employee one. Values not null consider failing consider null Ajit Sharma database, and already it has been done, so that's why it is why it is not taken now. So null type, select from this one, then what will happen? See, position this integer, and this has been done. Oh, already done. Create table inside this. Employee one already exists, so I make a oh employee 2. Okay, that's make employee 2. Run this. Okay, it has been run. So in employee 2, that is the employee 2. Now run again. What will happen? See, null values in column employee id. Okay, this will not done because uh, it is following row contains null Ajit Sharma, because it's not null. So if I will make it a null, then what will happen? again. It must be inside this something. Okay, we will see the how the because it has been done, and here is not null. I think primary key and insert here the constant. It must be not null. Okay, we have to make a instant that is primary key not null. Okay, run. That is employee 3 because we have all. No, we cannot make a with same name. Done, and this is the 3. Anyway, just leave it and we will see later what will happen these things. Okay, the original database is which we have make the employee. So rest of the database we will delete it. So now you can delete from here, or you can use the this command. You can use also use the command for the deleting the data. So what is the use of int we will see later. The first we understand how to insert the data in our data structure. Okay, and this is the way further. Next is suppose that there is a command is that alter command. Okay, and what is the use of the alter? We will use the alter here, write the alter table. Okay, and its name is our the first data that is the employee. Okay, employee, and write here the rename. There is a command is the rename. Okay, column, and I want to change the column department as a college name. Okay, I'm just want to change the column here, the written here the department. So just copy this department. Use the command to name is field. So that just change the name is the circle or circle. Just that's it. So select this one and see what will happen. In 90 millisecond it has been run again this run, and what see we will see the structure that is department has been changed with the name of the circle. This is the way for the alter. So now you want to suppose that truncate. What is the meaning of the truncate? So dropping down, or you will there is a command name is the truncate. So we will see the meaning of the truncate. Truncate truncate table name this column, and we will see run. Select this and the run. This has been done. Now we will see what will happen. See, all values inside the this employee table has been deleted. So this is the way for deleted. Now again we will make this thing. uh, if we want to run this again, then what will happen? So all values has been deleted inside this employee. So again we will do and see some others commands for this. So create table as a name of the employee. We have again create table inside the employee, because employee is your data structure, and keep these things as a primary key, employee id 100 not null, and these things which we have keep. And the one things we have keep here, that name is the serial. Okay, otherwise we will see the same error. What will happen, these things I will check later. uh, Employee already exists, so select employee, these things. And oh sorry, give it 5. Again give it 5. Done. Now from give it 5. It is 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, again you can wait for the making the again, but from same name you cannot make these things. So here the table employee, you will see the here that when you will expand this, then in a database, just this refresh, then you will able to see in your company there is here the company name. Just click on the delete, you can delete your the database. This is the way for the deleting your database. Okay, so we will take the here a break for 5 minutes, or nearly 6 minutes. Then we will do see the some interesting feature in SQL. So these are the basic commands for the inserting and this altering your column name and make it how to make a database. We have seen. So next we will see the what is the data types and constraints in SQL. We will see this in after the 5 minute lunch. Sorry, lunch, 5 minute break. So let's see. We will see the later. Okay, thank you. We'll meet after this 5 minutes. Okay, now we will see the some other commands in this. So, so we have seen the these things, how to make a database, how to insert the data inside a database, how to create a database. We have seen. So now come to the some others. So these five types of the command we have seen. So difference between the structured data and these things we have also seen. So command type we have seen. So command and insert data type we have seen, and deleting rows and columns type we will see the later, and these things. So data types and constant in SQL. What is the data types and constant in SQL? We will see. So what is the data type? So data type, as we have seen in a Python class, there are data types as integer, float type, and boolean type, data string type data we have seen. But in this data, numeric data types, what is the numeric type of data? Here the data is the type of the integer. So suppose that description stores whole number. Your stores whole number is a type of, because integer is always a whole number. And example use IDs and A's, these things. Serial number, automatic, these are numeric data type. Increment integer, big integer stores a large integer. Numeric PS stores exact numbers with precisions and scale. Real, suppose that in a, I have given you example of the shopping mall of a clothes. Here the a numeric, suppose that age is 20 years old a boy. It's a specific is close specific scale and is a specific design. So that's the PS. It's also a numeric. Real is store floating point numbers, single precision. Real number is, you know. And the double precision stores double precision floating point in numbers. High precision computers up to the second decimal number. This is a double. So exam, these are the way for the which we have seen the salary. We have given this salary is up to the 10 digit and is the floating up to the 2 digit. This is the way for this. So now character type of the data. So for character type of data, you will use the CHR and give its name. Field length string of the length. We have given the 100, which mean that my name is this, and I cannot accept the my name as a 100 word. That is the character n. Var character varying length string to up to the n character. So these are the things: names, email addresses, employee codes. These are things I always prefer bar character because it support the names, email addresses, all things. Text unlimited length string, description and comments are given these things. So example is this var char we have given the 50, or you can give the 100, these things. So date and time of the data, data type and description. Example use date. This is data type in the, this SQL. That is the data type. Description and example use date. Stores date, year, month, day. Example use birth date, hire date. Time is your stores time, hour, minute, second, appointment times. Time stamp is stores date and time. Order time stamps. Time stamps stores date and times with time zone information and global. These are the command for your for operating the date and time for data, this type of data to handle. So whenever you use this type, when you create tables for event ID, serial, primary key, and this. So duration and this. So this thing, duration interval. So Boolean data. Now the next is the Boolean data type. Boolean data type is a description is your Boolean stores true and false or null. And in Python, there is only true and false. But in this SQL is a true, false, or null. That's why it's constant is we are given the null, and the if you remember in just a few minutes ago, I have used the constant null. Example, flags and active and status. So here the primary key where and it is active is boolean. It's a yes or no answer you will give. So post GRE constant. What is type of the constants? I have put a constant in my date table. A name cannot be your name cannot be as a uh, null. It must be null. If you make a database, it's have a salary, it's have a post, if it's a position, then name must be there. It is obviously. So if by default this cannot will be blank, so that's why we use the null constant. Unique constant is used. You will use the for primary key. Here the serial is using the serial primary one to starting with you will use the int, then it's starting the any number. So by you have to by manually you have to enter these things. So foreign key constant, there will be check constant, default constant. We will see one by one these things in the upcoming class. Exclusion class constant is doing. So assigning constant is how to assign, not use the not. Email where it must be unique. Email is must be unique. Integer check is suppose that it must be age is greater than 18. So these are the way for assigning a constant in this way. So foreign key, how to foreign key reference department, and this is the foreign key constant ensure that a column match values in another table's primary key maintaining the reference. So it must be matched with the another primary key. So this is called a foreign key uh, uh, constant. So these are the things in uh, GR post gray SQL. So so next is what is the next is, so this is the end of the today class, but here the one things is know about these things. The tricky things are today class is that a foreign key constant you have to understand these things because here the foreign key constants ensure that the values in a column match values in the another table's primary key, maintaining referential integrity. So, if foreign key is a field or column in one table that links to the primary key to another table. Okay, that is the very important. We will see how this will be linked in later. A foreign key constant makes sure that the data in a foreign key columns match existing value in the other table. So, in simple words, student table C is 1, 2, name is Ravi, and these are the student ID. A customer ID is suppose that a table 2, that is the class id is 101 and 102, and class name is suppose that is science and maths. So class 1d is the primary key in the classes table, and class 1d is the students table is the foreign key. That's it. So we will see the letter. It is very useful ensure that data accuracy, maintains the relationship between the two table, prevents wrong or missing links between these two tables. So we will make it these constants in tomorrow class, and we will meet these things. So if you have any question related to today class, please ask. Otherwise we will stop here. So have you any question? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. No, sir, no questions.
So please do these things. I will share the all. If you want to the installation, this setup file I will also install, but try to always install from your internet, and ensure about your this uh, your operating system or your PC, and 64-bit or 32 bits, because this type of system, and you have to set the post GRE for the 32 bits. Just go to the internet and run this 32-bit for post GRE server. Then definitely you will find a persona post GRE that's will use the 32-bit, and this will work for this. if it is here, but why it is not showing? I think this is an updating problem or others, because when you will click, otherwise you will write an email to the, if you have a 32 bits, how can you check your bits? I have already shown, just go to the PC and right click and this thing. So when you will, because 64 bits is not supported, because you right here 30, 62 bits, uh 32 bits is not supported. So in this section there must be a solution for this. It is already written here, so just read this where you will get, if you have a 32 bit. If otherwise you have a 64 bit, your computer is working on configuration on 64 bit, there is no worry about this thing. Just go and latest version download and try to do the practice for this. So today's session, I'm going to stop here, and we will meet next upcoming tomorrow class. And I have already shared this live class session and this thing. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you.
Thank you.